手元に葉があるのなら拙者が草笛で一曲奏でよう。雨降る風の中、ふるさとを思う。拙者と故郷のつながりはもうこの刀のみでござる。いざ。
高いところから見ればこんな短いものだよね。
準備が早いな。うん。旅人パイも一緒に釣りを。おう、任せろ。私も頑張るよ。この前他のレンチャー長から釣り。
この辺りに美味しいキノコがあったから取っておいたよ。
あ、レンチャー長がいると外での遊びに全く不自由しない。
確かにそうだな。俺も森で苦労したことは
最近。
お
そっか。後でバルベリーでも食べよう。今朝
バルベリーで悲しいことが。
僕はただ君たちに美味しいもの。
急にフルーツティーが飲みたくなってきたかも。
逃げた。
逃げたぞ。
コレイは逃げたか。我が友よ、お前なら俺の言いたいことがわかる。だと断られると。だが諦めないぞ。
大した熱。
俺に任せろ。
巻き更新。テントは3つあるけど、2人はどれで寝る？
オイラたちは左のやつにするか？ひひ
うん、確かに。
何もなければいいが。
キングデシュレ。
いいな。
ただいま。みんなちゃんとお腹は空かせておいた？おお。
もう少し待っ。
おい、でもステーキの
ミディアムで頼む。
ならこれで十分だ。ウェルダンが欲しい人はもうちょっと。
私もお腹いっぱい。
眠いなら寝たらいい。
パイモンもちょっと眠くなったでしょ。
今日のところは
おやすみなさい。もう眠くて、まぶたがこっちゃき。
ああ、そうだ。ほら、関佐の杖だ。
本当に持ってくるなよ。
この武器は強いぞ。
いやいや、オイラじゃ持てない。
そうか。本当に。
万が一何か入ってきたとしても、オイラだって食べ。
召喚王にも似たようなシーンがあった。明日聞かせてやる。今は体。
みんなここにいるのか？旅人パイ。
これを見ろ。
これは剣？
ああ、おそらくな。
剣をどけるぞ。よいしょっと。アルハイジャン、カーベ？
こんな時間に起こしてすまない。
旅人。
ちょっとしたトラブルが起きた。ジュライセン。
最初から話そう。実は
俺にも一杯もらえ。
酒に合わせる。
ある。果物もだ。
この新しいやつはあんまり美味しくないな。
昨日飲んでたやつ。
ああ、そういえば言ってなかったな。 昨日酒場に行った時、そのテーブルに置いてあった酒がランバドの
彼らに何かあったみたいだな。
ああ、君の耳に。
道端で人が話す。
そうだ、ちょっと待っててくれ。紙を探す。できた。どうだ、変わっているだろう。
実に面白い。例えばこの尖った建物のこれとよく似た古代の
その模様。
ああ、
二人で話していたらどうにもきな臭くなってきてね。シティからここまでずっと探してたんだよ。数歩も歩く。
まさか何か問題でも？
君たちはあまり知らないかもしれないが、簡単に言う、今でも教令院に行けば、ただ記録によるとだが、あの執務室には
つまり
可能性はいな。
でもそんな機密情報
忘れたのか？
執務室の書。
不思議なことにジュライセン先生に届いた脅迫状に犯人はまだ。
さっきセノに会った時、
ああ、
ジュライセン先生、僕たちも行ってみよう。
沈黙の伝は教令院と関係があり、一度。
もしこの一件が。
これ悪いけど30人団のところへ行って、旅人とパイモンは。
ああ、
ジュライセン先生はここ最近スメールシティにずっと住んでるみたいだ。
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zaha Hadid!
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Sino. So,
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all. I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come. It must have alarmed Sino.
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. I could tell after seeing...
Huh?
As a former...
So Cyrus initially...
Oh, dear. Oh, I almost...
Thank you.
What does it say?
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not... Traveler, Paimon, let's head...
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah,
We went to Cyrus's house.
he didn't say where he was...
No, he left us.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar...
Yeah, and we're lucky...
Meanwhile, Arav managed... The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young...
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of... Uraka was intrigued.
I see. So it could...
So, how do we find this?
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Ara also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia, and ever since at its roots.
The academia of the day.
Not only that,
So how did Cyrus be...
I'll bet that's the question that...
Whoever is behind it,
He must have recognized...
since the desert,
I have to go after him.
Really?
I should be fine, as...
Everyone, I have news from the Corps of 30.
Master...
oh, so that's Nafis.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Trevor. Several independent eyewitnesses. I was going to... The academia has... I won't attempt to make...
I understand.
Good point.
Need our help? What?
Really? Arav and I will... Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll...
Well, if you're...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
you'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch...
Knowing him, he's
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Maybe we should ask the...
Hold on.
Is that Dia?
You sure?
It's not my first time.
Sino.
If you're really going to...
Makes sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
Sorry, but we never...
Nothing personal. It's just a...
Takes a special kind of person to get Sino chasing them all the way out to... But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace!
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading... That's gotta be one heck of a...
Sino. It's okay. We're here to help out.
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants...
Sounds like this is...
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past our village. You may as well ask if anyone there... come on. All right, so...
Yes, well...
All right.
And don't thank you.
Don't worry, we'll keep him up.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up. So, after you left... Do you have any
Due to my... But it's a good thing that I did not recognize...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus must...
I suspect so.
Well, speaking...
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can...
Hello. Mahamatra. I'm looking for someone. Where was he go?
Let me think. Do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much. You were...
You've got a real...
Ah, best of luck.
Hold on.
Do you think it's safe to...
Should be.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Sino go...
Give him my...
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My...
Oh, a missing person, huh? Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
So, silver-haired guy...
He'd stand out like a sore
Yeah, sounds like...
He's looking back.
Uh-oh.
Your friend over there... Hey! Aren't you Sino, the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the...
I have a bad feeling.
No need to hide it.
I thought you were...
You're...
Hey!
Suits me. As long as I... Just cut to the chase.
Come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find your friend? Silver hair.
So you know where he is?
Just follow me. And?
What? Where are you looking?
Please?
Ooh, something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Wait, so...
Is this... the
All good questions.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Ooh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your sake you haven't done anything you might regret.
Me too.
Take it easy.
All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us here?
They can't have been at the oasis by chance.
So this is the Temple of Silence, after leaving the rainforest.
Hey, look!
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you.
What's your name?
My name is Sethos.
So we're free to explore by our...
Yep. Cyrus is here. And unless I've
Hey, Sethos!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors. Mm-hmm.
I never imagined.
That's King Desh.
We should be wary.
Here yet. Grandfather, the person you wish to see...
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all.
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my... Cyrus owes me his life. And to the Temple of
Just leave, Sino.
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter. You'd made up your mind to come here from the beginning. You only left in such a hurry to try and throw us off your trail.
Some things in the...
Sino didn't make us do any...
My secret...
You're afraid. You recognized our... You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. But then, you betrayed us. We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis...
Does he mean...
The moon is right. They rescued me from the brink of death once. Many years ago in the desert, when he learned that it was Bamoon proposed many believers. One other child would...
For many years, the test subject, the original plan, as the second, but as I was deliberating, both are to preserve our faith.
Ultimately,
in recognition of you, I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrowed you, but you cannot...
I'm sure you don't remember. You and he...
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to...
That power is not yours to reclaim.
You are wrong. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
So those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it...
Divine power.
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea.
Don't listen.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing. Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
Wait. Those ears. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we...
Why is he coughing so much?
Moon, take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag out conversations. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours. Still, it's no use. I'm not like my grandfather, but I see things a little differently. I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did. Time has worn away at its prestige, and change, so I'm not going to force your...
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Bamoon. And things will...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
Tainari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and I agree. All you and Bamoon are after is the Ba fragment. Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the Professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious...
I won't forsake my Professor. Nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later.
That works. Oh,
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think this through. Everyone
All right, well...
Take it easy.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree.
So that's one. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, my own memories of this place are I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back, the power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way!
No. I have no intention of returning it. I need this power to protect, so I will challenge them head-on, and win the right to wield this power for myself.
This reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great.
Sethos. Let's...
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a...
I have no objections. Follow me. Keep your voices down.
Let's talk... Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to have... Regretfully,
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man, so tell me...
yeah, there's no...
You know, the two...
Right, and...
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that that group...
Sounds very...
As a fellow vessel...
3 against 3.
However, letting Cyrus lead...
None needed. If I win, the Temple of Silence... If you win...
It's a deal.
Well, after...
There never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right!
Both as general... Yeah. When you put it that way.
Exactly!
The Traveler and I will never lose.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of but there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on.
We gather on this stage. This is our most representing...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the academia.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
better play nice with them, or Paimon will make you regret it.
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Propagate! Scatter!
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
let's begin.
Watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
I hear everything.
Thus,
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight. When you're
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly sought now. I
am Cyno, General, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel. And
everyone. My grandfather is a... But our faith has helped. Times have changed. Then I thought of you. Each Both I once thought...
I am more than just a warrior.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith. Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened is searching for your answer.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence. And from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel...
Grandfather. I know.
I guess you were prepared for this.
Yeah. He's been on death's door for... at least...
What's next for you?
per my grandfather's last wishes.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it Sethos. Were it not for this duel, I do.
Still.
Well, Sethos.
But...
That's a much bigger...
I will try.
Actually, that way, no matter had you won, and were I to win, he knew that his plan...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all the... You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything. The Temple of Sight, but you must be... By the way, Tighnari. The story goes that King Deshret, he went on to fight many valiant battles. The Tighnarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tighnari, in all likelihood...
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tighnarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a...
I like that.
Yes.
If it's true that you and your
Who knows?
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is... I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanagi. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, if we're going to work together...
I will. All right.
See you soon. Come hang out with us,
What were you thinking, gallivanting off and...
Oh, please, will you...
What do you mean, what other choice? A one-man suicide mission, hmm?
All right, all... What do you mean? Okay, look.
One...
Tighnari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Professor...
Wow. The last time he chewed someone...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them we can go for dinner afterwards.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Hyman's coming too!
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. When you run into problems, you
Now would not be a good time.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the... Say, Madame Farizan, I can see you're pretty upset. Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well,
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale! Cup.
Huh? What? What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup.
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used it while we were in school.
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Am I hallucinating?
We're just reorganizing all...
There's no rush.
My sincere thanks.
Yes, with your...
I see.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve...
That day will... Now, as a token of my appreciation.
Sound...
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
knocked him. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa.
A truly.
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this. Then.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader.
Of course. Being
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with Death.
Yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was.
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Does.
I think that'll do me for.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more
Everyone's a work in progress, you know?
Yeah, true.
About these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a.
Do you 3 have anything planned? If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret for now.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's cute.
Been a while since I last made my way up here. Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high up.
Traveler. Turn around. This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends. When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful...
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way. Of course.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Sino accidentally dropped a fruit. Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Those were...
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Sino doing something like that, but...
Then make it stop. There's so... You guys carry on without me.
Okay.
Huh? Hey, you're not...
Surrender!
my days.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Get...
Some old...
Can you believe it? I was at the Academia earlier. Well, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this...
You look quite young yourself in that one. Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky...
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are... hey, at moments like this, I hardly know... I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you, if you feel...
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving. Oh, it would... You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
Look how cute you were when you were little. I remember how well...
Yeah, and look how serious...
Oh, I can't...
Don't...
That... Hey...
I'd like that. Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have...
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.